My question is regarding mortgage. I recently just closed on my home and I'm trying to, like, my first payment is January 2022. And I'm hearing everybody talking about like principal, how to pay it down. I just want to get an understanding, like, what would be the step to figure out, like, meeting with my bank, the banker, like, and figuring out how can I start paying down the interest right away.
All right,
Thank you.
so go and tell me, what do you mean by meeting with your bank and working it out? Give me an idea of what you mean there, sir.
Okay, so my payment plan. So basically, I have to pay the mortgage every month, and my first payment is January 2022.
Right.
So I was hearing that you saying that there is a certain way, that method I can use to kind of pay down my interest,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not trying to maybe pay like a lump sum,
Mm-hmm.
right? But is there particular days, like you were just mentioning before, that I can start paying down my mortgage and, saving myself some interest?
Okay, so here's what I need to know. Do you want to save the maximum amount of interest, or you just want to save some?
The maximum would be great. Yeah.
It sounded like you want to make sure that you can use your current budget and you don't want to sacrifice the lifestyle that you and your family have become accustomed to.
Correct.
All right, you can do that. So here's what we're going to take a look at. We're going to put every penny in your budget to work. So give us a little idea of the mortgage you have now, if you don't mind. Can we use some of your numbers?
Sure.
Okay, what's the mortgage now?
So the mortgage is going to be $1,800 a month.
Oh, that's how much your payment is. How much are
Yeah.
you borrowing?
Oh, 275.
275,000.
Mhm.
Okay. And what's the interest rate?
1.1.
1.1. All right. Are you in Canada?
Well, I bought in New Jersey. Yeah, I used the NACA program. I bought down my interest rate.
Oh, let me show you something here. So it's a 30-year loan?
Yeah.
30-year loan. Okay, 360 payments. Okay, so next time around on your next house, okay, here's what you folks need to know. It is easier to pay off a loan with a slightly higher interest rate than a slightly lower one. Okay, so are you planning on making all 360 payments on this loan?
No, I was trying to see if I can cut it, like,
Okay.
by half or something
All
like
right.
that.
So
Maybe.
if you're planning to make all 360 payments, then you do want the best interest rate you can possibly get. Okay. You want the best interest rate you can possibly get
Got you.
if you're doing that. But if you are trying to accelerate the payoff on the loan, then what you want is a interest rate that is right for you and your family to help you to accelerate. Let me show you something with this loan. First of all, here's the amount of interest that they want on this loan. $74,826.99 over 30 years. So here's what I was saying, Segun. On the $275,000 mortgage, the mortgage company wants $74,826.99 on your mortgage at 1.1%. Is this number, the 74,000, is that 1% of the 275,000 you're borrowing?
Yeah.
Actually, it's 27% of that number.
Okay.
Yeah, 1% is a lot smaller than 74,000.
Got you.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're talking about. So it's actually 27%. So now here's what we're taking a look at. Have you been to one of my presentations before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So here's what's going on. Here's your first payment. Your first payment has got $242 going to principal. How much money goes to interest? It's $252.08. Are you seeing that?
Yes, I'm seeing that.
So do you think $252 is a little much to give the bank so you can pay your loan down by $242?
No.
Okay. So you think that's fair, that they get this and you get this?
So I get, which one would I get? They would get that principal to 242?
No, the 242 is how much you pay your loan down by.
Okay.
So this becomes your equity, but you've got to pay them $252 just to get it. That goes straight to them.
No. If I can get that, yeah, if we can get that down.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely save me some more money.
There you go. All right. So now you're going to make this payment in January, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then your next principal payment that actually pays down your loan for February. Okay. How much is February's principal payment?
Isn't the same? Oh, no, it changes every month.
Yeah, it changes every month.
Yeah.
See, look, you got the headings here. Principal.
Right.
We got interest. We got cumulative principal. We got cumulative interest, and we got principal balance. So your principal payment is what you borrowed. That's what goes to pay down your loan. Anything else in this equation does not pay down your loan. So
I see.
So your
Understood.
next principal payment for February is how much money?
242.
242.
82.
Exactly. So here's my question. Do you have to wait till February to give the bank that money? No. All right.
No.
So if you made your January payment on time, like you're going to do, you could say, oh, if I wanted to, I could give the bank this $242.83 in January as well. Correct?
Okay.
And when you do, no interest comes out of that money because they've already received their interest for January.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So all of this money goes to
Gotcha.
principal. So you're actually paid down to line 2 in January, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay.
So your next mortgage payment for February is now on what line of the schedule?
Is it going to be line
3? Yes.
Okay.
So the payment for March moves up 1. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is your new February payment. So you got rid of payment number 2 for only $242.83. So payment number 1 is now touching payment number 3. You got rid of payment number 2 for $242.83. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense.
All right. So here's my next question. What happened to the interest cost of $251.86 on line 2? What happened to that?
It's a principal, I don't know, or is it just wiped off?
It's just wiped off. That's interest money you'll never have to pay.
Wow.
Did you know your mortgage worked like that?
No, I didn't know that.
Did your lender explain how the mortgage works to you?
No, they really didn't explain that much.
How about your real estate agent? Did your real estate agent show you this?
No.
No. Okay. How about your accountant? No.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.